This is a San Francisco de Macorís group, and for this opportunity, we're going to talk about Joe Biden's the 2024 North American Electionship context. My name is Harleen Javier Frias, and I will be talking about the first part of this session. But let's just start with the introduction. Joseph Robinette Biden Jr. became the 46th President of the United States of America. During a time of immense challenges, stepping into the office in 2020 as the nation faced a global pandemic, rising unemployment, and deep divisions. With over 50 years in politics, Biden has a rich tapestry of experiences that have shaped his approach to leadership. His personal story, marked by the heartbreaking loss of his first wife and children, allows him to connect deeply with the struggles of the everyday American. This exposition will take a closer look at Biden's life and political career, highlighting how the past influences his efforts to promote unity and recovery in a broken country. We'll explore his focus on collaboration among political pressures and examine how his policies on healthcare, climate change, and social justice aim to address the pressing issues of our time. Additionally, we will delve into his efforts to restore America's standings in the world. By the end, we hope to let you understand not just what Biden accomplishes in his presidency, but the deeper impact his leadership have made on the future and American political society. So then, moving on to the first topic of this exposition, which is the build-up to the 2024 elections. And as a subtopic, we have reasons and implications of Biden's resignation. So, the build up to the 2024 elections. As the 2024 elections get closer, the political essence feels tense and uncertain. Voter opinions have changed a lot, with key issues like abortion rights and the economy really standing out. Many people are worried about rising prices and job security, adding to their anxiety about the future. President Biden's approval rating have been up and down, which raises concerns about his chances for re-election. The Democratic Party is also dealing with divisions between moderates and progressive, making it hard to come up with a closer strategy. With all these changes, there is growing doubt about whether Biden can effectively lead the party through such a tricky election season, especially given the high cost of running a campaign. Moving on to the subtitle, which is Reasons and Implications of Biden's Resignation. Biden's decision to resign reflects the pressure has been under in midst of different factors that show how complicated politics can be today. Health concerns have been a big topic with many people talking about his age and whether he's fit for office. Often pushed by the media, some of his political allies have suggested that he stepped aside, believing that a new candidate could bring fresh energy and better connect with voters. His resignation can be seen as a strategic move to help the Democratic Party be more competitive in upcoming elections. This change doesn't just affect who might run next, it could also shape how the party engages with voters and shape U.S. policies, and relationship with a neighboring country. So then we have the next the next person will we will be talking about Biden's 2020 campaign and a journey to the presidency.
My name is Elizabeth Diaz Mergindo. Biden's 2020 campaign, a journey to the presidency. In the 2020 presidential election, Joe Biden secured over 81 million votes, making him the first candidate in U.S. history to receive more than 80 million votes. His campaign was fueled by whispered dissatisfactions with the previous administration and the desire for change. Particularly during the COVID-19 pandemic, Biden's ability to connect with voters on critical issues such as healthcare, racial justice, and economic recovery played a significant role in his success. He received substantial support for key demographics, including young voters, surviving women, and communities of color, which helped him crucial swing states like Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin. Biden's campaign received strong support, endorsement, and grassroots support. Important demographic figures like former President Obama and Senator Kamala Harris helped energize support and expand his reach. Financially, Biden's campaign reached around 18.5 billion. These often have expensive for advertising, outreach, and organizing the spend discussed. These campaigns investment success and mobilizing voters, leading to his win in a close election.
Political career beginnings. Joe Biden's political career began in 1972 when, at the young age of 29, he was elected to the U.S. Senate from Delaware. His rapid ascent into politics came amid personal tragedy. Just weeks before his election, his first wife and daughter were killed in a car accident. Despite this heartbreaking loss, Biden's determination to serve his community propelled him forward. Throughout the 1970s and 1980s, he established a reputation as a thoughtful legislator, focusing on issues such as civil rights, foreign policy, and crime. His early career was marked by a blend of charisma and a willingness to engage with constituents, which helped him maintain a strong connection to Delaware voters. 1988 presidential campaign scandal. However, Biden's 1988 presidential campaign scandal was marked by a scandal when it was released, when it was revealed that he had plagiarized portions of speeches from British politicians, Neil Kinnock, and others. This revelation led to intense scrutiny and criticism, forcing Biden to withdraw from the race. The scandal not only affected his immediate political aspirations, but also cast a shadow over his integrity as a politician. Despite this setback, Biden's resilience shone through at his return to the Senate, eventually reestablishing himself as a key figure in American politics. Eventually, the challenges he faced during this period contributed to the shaping of his character and approach to leadership, emphasizing the importance of perseverance in the face of adversity. That's all.
Hello, my name is Ashley Cordero, and I'm going to talk about Joe Biden's senator. Joe Biden served as a U.S. Senator for 36 years, 1973-2009, representing Delaware. As a chairman of the Senate Judiciary Committee, he played key roles in shaping U.S. policy, including judicial confirmations and legislative reforms. His tenure was marked by bipartisan effort and work on civil rights issues, criminal justice, and foreign relations. Handling, handling of Anita Hill's testimony. Biden's handling of Anita Hill's testimony during Clarence Thomas's Supreme Court confirmation hearings in 1991 has been criticized. As Judiciary Committee Chairman, Biden permitted an all-male panel and did not call additional witnesses to corroborate Hill's allegations of sexual harassment against Thomas, which later prompted scrutiny about his leadership during the hearings. While Biden's Senate career reflects significant contribution to U.S. politics, his handling of Anita Hill's testimony remains a controversial chapter. He later expressed regret for not ensuring a fair process, acknowledging the impact on Hill and the broader conversation about harassment in the workplace.
Hello, my name is Lianel Elaine Gonzalez Medina, and I will talk to you about foreign policy decisions and vice presidency. Now, as the 47th Vice Presidency of the United States, Joe Biden have continued his leadership on the important issues facing this nation. The vice presidency was tasked with implement the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act, helping to rebuild our economy and laying the foundation for a sustainable economy future. Additionally, he brings a sustained high-level focus on Iraq policy to the administration and has traveled the country numerous times since his elections as vice presidency. Okay, foreign policy decisions. Biden's foreign policy has been described as having ideological underpinnings and mid-20th century liberal internationalism, American exceptionalism, and pragmatism. Since taking office, President Biden have sought to strengthen the transatlantic alliance between the United States and Europe. He has reaffirmed the United States' commitment to the OTAN, NATO, alliance, and collective security. In the addiction, Joe Biden have reinstalled the United States as a member of the Paris Climate Agreement and implement other measures to address climate changes. The administration places great emphasis on international cooperation to combat the COVID-19 pandemic. Inscribe the refuge in his country in a history way.
Hello, I am Mayelin Paulino, and now I am going to talk about my topic, which is about Joe Biden presidential campaign and criminal justice policy. Joe Biden presidential campaign has been shaped by his extensive experience in political area and involving views on criminal justice as he aims to reform a system criticized for its impact on marginalized communities while distancing himself from the 1994 crime bill and advocating for policies that reduce incarceration and address system reasons. Criminal justice policy. Biden criminal justice policy reform plans include eliminating mandatory minimum sentences for nonviolent offense and decriminalizing marijuana, and investing in community policing, while also aiming to restore trust between law and enforcement in community. Until here my part, and now continue my another part.
Good night. My name is Kenida Brito. My topic is about Biden electionship style. Joe Biden, the 46th president of the United States, has a leadership style characterized by empathy and communication. He is known for his focus on bipartisan collaboration and his ability to connect emotionally with people. Through his career, he has emphasized the importance of unity teamwork.
Hi everyone, my name is Adrian Santos and I'm going to be to speak about controversial statement and gave. Throughout his political career, Joe Biden has made several statements and decisions that have sparked controversy. One of those are some incidents occurring during his 1987 presidential campaign when Biden falsely claimed that had graduated at the top of his class and held several degrees. However, it's really he had graduated at the bottom and only held one degree. This statement raised questions about his integrity at the time. In addition, some of his comments on sensitive topics such as Afghanistan or economy have been interpreted as insensitive, which has generated further controversy. At the time, his work seemed to decline years of efforts in the region. Like with verbal errors such as confusion named or detained in speeches has lent some criticism to question his stability for office.
Hello, my name is Rosario and I'm talking about Mario Police and Initiative. Since talking of President Joe Biden has pursued a range of the Mayo Police and Initiative. I met at addressing the pressing challenge facing the nation. His administration has focused on economic recovery from the COVID-19 pandemic through the American Rescue Plan, which provided direct payment to Americans, extending unemployment benefits and support for small businesses. And I'm talking about political alliance and compromise. Biden's success in implementing these policies has relied heavily on the building political alliances and making compromise within a divided Congress. Thank you.
So in this part, we are going to show you some of the memes about Joe Biden. So the first one, there is some pictures, and so you can go ahead and read it, and then you will understand what is the meme about. Then also we have another picture with the ex-president Obama, and some these memes are related about the Joe Biden's illness, which is we could be Alzheimer or dementia, I don't know. And then we have some videos also, and that's it. And as a conclusion, so to wind up, Joe Biden's journey from his early journey into politics to the presidency is a powerful story of resilience and empathy. Throughout his long career in politics, he has shown a strong commitment to working across party lines and advocating for the needs of everyday Americans. His 2020 campaign was particularly challenging, but it was driven by a message of unity and healing with a time of divisions. As he takes pressing issues and strives to implement meaningful policies, Biden's legacy will be shaped by his ability to connect with people and create an inclusive atmosphere. Finally, his story reminds us of the importance of empathy and collaboration in leadership, inspiring hope for a more equitable future for all. As Joe Biden said, or quoted, "We are the United States of America. There is nothing we can do if we do it together." Our greatest strength is the power of our sample, not just the example of our power. President Joseph Robinette Biden Jr. And thank you so much for your attention. We hope that you understand a little bit more about the Joe Biden's presidency, Joe Biden's resignation, and Joe Biden's senator, and those topics that we delve into in this exposition. Thank you so much.